Hello, and welcome to Premier League predictions Matchday 11. This week we've got Carabao Cup action before the Premier League on the weekend, and also next weekend is the first round of the FA Cup proper. So the FA Cup weekends are the most special weekends of the season when there's no Premier League, and they can be fantastic. And so I'm excited for the FA Cup first round. And wherever you are in England or Europe or the rest of the world, and yeah, it's a fantastic tournament. So yeah. Anyway, please like, share, and please share as much as possible, and follow and comment your predictions, and see, and if you agree or disagree with any of mine, and so on. So yeah, starting at Craven Cottage on Saturday lunchtime, I predicted for Fulham to draw against Manchester United 2-2 basis on Man United losing Manchester Derby 3-0, Fulham getting a massive point at Brighton. And also, yeah, and we'll see how United get on this. I think it's tomorrow in the Carabao Cup against Newcastle. That's be tomorrow. So yeah, 2-2 between Fulham and Man United. On to Brentford against West Ham. This is again going on form. I did predict 2-1 Brentford, but then it is a London derby, so West Ham might turn up for it. But just going with the form charts, I predicted 2-1 Brentford. On to Burnley against Crystal Palace. Well, Crystal Palace, which has just recently played a very good game against Spurs. Spurs won the game, but Palace pushed them. And I think, therefore, Palace going to Turf Moor is going to be surely 3 points to Palace, and they got the team capable of winning that 2-0. To Goodison Park, Everton against Brighton. Well, I know Brighton have been dropping points more recently because of Europe and so on. So, for instance, next weekend they've got to go to Amsterdam to play Ajax again, and then they've got, I think, Sheffield United that Sunday. So, but this week Brighton get a breather, so there's no Europe this week. So they should be better prepared for this game. And my prediction is Everton 0, Brighton 3. I'm trying to be as fair as possible, but I know Everton are a lot harder to break down at home, especially to the bigger clubs. But I just think Brighton, if the real good Brighton we know can turn up, this could be the result. So yeah. On to Man City against Bournemouth. Man City probably the best team in the world right now against Bournemouth, a team who just got a win. I think it was like their first or second win of the season or something like that. So yeah, so I think Man City will steamroll them, to be honest. Man City 5, Bournemouth 0. It's just, yeah. And Haaland will for sure score. On to Bramall Lane for Sheffield United against Wolves. I predict Wolves to win this, and it's a big game for Wolves to rebuild their confidence and to improve their performances with a good clean sheet and 3 points, and therefore Sheffield United 0, Wolves 2. Because Wolves are too good to be struggling against teams who are near the relegation zone, to be honest. On to Newcastle against Arsenal. Well, my prediction is 2-2 because, okay, Newcastle's special atmospheres in the Champions League is Champions League, not Premier League. But if they can create that for the Premier League games against teams like Arsenal, that can unsettle teams and so on. So yeah, and also motivate your team. So Newcastle 2, Arsenal 2 is my prediction. On to Sunday for Nottingham Forest against Aston Villa. This is based probably more on Aston Villa's home form, but I think they can take it on the road and get a clean sheet and score 3 goals. So therefore, Nottingham Forest 0, Aston Villa 3. On to Luton against Liverpool. Reality check for Luton Town, I had to be honest. Luton Town 1, Liverpool 5. Liverpool will be, I'm sure, one of the 3 title contenders come later in the season. And on to Monday Night Football, I put Spurs 3, Chelsea 1. The reason for that is Spurs are top of the table, aren't they? And Chelsea lost to Brentford. And after putting that good performance on against Arsenal. So yeah. Again, please like, share and comment your predictions. The Premier League is the best league in the world for its quality of football. But no typhoon, no party. Like, no massive banners in the stands. It makes the atmosphere, part of the atmosphere. You don't get that in England. It's a shame because the football's great, but the atmospheres don't live up to how they do in Germany, Norway, Poland, Italy, Spain. So yeah. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks. Bye.